bringing Israel to the world. This is IBN News.
With News of Israel, I'm Susan Michaels. Following another bout of violence on Friday, Hamas has announced once again it has agreed to a ceasefire with Israel. Palestinian snipers killed an IDF soldier Friday, and Israel retaliated with multiple strikes around the Gaza Strip, which led to the deaths of at least 4 Hamas fighters. According to a Hamas spokesman, Egypt and the UN stepped in once again, and through their efforts, the ceasefire was reinstated. A group of Palestinians crossed the border fence into Israel early Saturday, and an IDF tank fired at a Hamas post in response. The infiltrators fled immediately back into Gaza, and the truce has been holding. Hundreds attended the funeral of IDF Staff Sergeant Aviv Levy, the soldier who was killed by that Hamas sniper on Friday. 20-year-old Levy was just 2 weeks from his 21st birthday and nearing his IDF release. His death marks the first time an IDF soldier has been killed on the Gaza frontier in active duty since the March of Return campaign began. According to an Israeli official, Hamas has committed to putting an end to incendiary balloons and kites. This as part of the ceasefire agreement brokered over the weekend. The official said Hamas has taken a hard pounding Friday, which led them to ask for that truce with Israel. The flare-up Friday lasted several hours, with IDF tanks hitting 68 Hamas targets and destroying some 60 buildings and infrastructures, and removing significant military and command and control capabilities. Defense Minister Avigdor Lieberman spoke to Palestinians Sunday following a visit to the Kerem Shalom border crossing. He told the people the best way to ensure the opening of the border to the transfers of goods is continued quiet in the Gaza area. Lieberman explained that Hamas is responsible for the recent violence, and the border crossing would not be opened until it ends. His advice to Gaza residents: take responsibility, put pressure on the Hamas leadership. And the IDF carried out a rescue operation overnight Saturday to rescue nearly 800 Syrian civil defense activists and their families from a war zone in southern Syria. The request for action came from the U.S. and other European countries. The rescued activists are part of a volunteer organization which works to rescue and assist civilians caught in war zones. I'm Susan Michaels.
IBN, Israel Broadcast Network.